Hello, everyone. If your life has looked the same for years, this is not by accident. I'll be sharing with you why it is so and how to snap out of it. My name is Paulie Fine. I'm a life strategist. I'm on a journey to help you become a better version of yourself in a very short period of time. And right this moment, I'll be sharing with you why you have been stuck for years and how to rise in 21 days. This is not motivation, this is activation. See, your life is going to change right now. I'm going to show you the reason why you are still producing the same result. It looks like it is the same year, same problems, same challenges. It looks as if different years, same problem, same challenges. Last year, it happens the same with the way this year is happening. And if you don't do something, next year is going to still be the same thing. Have you ever wondered why is it so? Now, the hard truth here is you are not stuck because of money. It is not money that is a problem. You are stuck because of identity. You are having a problem with understanding of who you are, your identity. That is the reason why you keep on producing the same result again and again and again. You have always desired new result, but you have not changed your identity. And because you have not changed your identity, who you think you are, the story you have been telling yourself about yourself, who you see yourself to be, because you have not changed that, your actions refuse to change. And because your actions refuse to change, nothing has changed. Now, the core truth here is you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. It's not about your goals, it's about the standard you set for yourself. You believe in little things, you believe in small things, and that is the reason why you keep on producing small results. We have to get to a point whereby you raise your standard because it is only when you raise your standards that the world will adjust to your new standard. If you don't raise your standard, the world will not adjust to the new standard you have given to yourself. And that is why I started and told you that the problem is not money, but the problem is your understanding of your identity, who you think you are, and who you believe you are, and who you believe you are what. When you change that, your life is going to follow suit. We are not we are not human doing, we are human being. We first of all become. You get it? You first of all become it before you do it. But people out there, I know you have been doing that. You get out there, you begin to do instead of what becoming before you do. Can't you see how things are going? Before you start to be a doctor, you have to pass through some training. Before you start anything, you have to pass through some form of training because you have to first of all become that thing before you can practice that thing. Now, the invisible prison here is your comfort zone is not comfortable, it is familiar. Your comfort zone is your fear, confusion, your emotional patterns all through the day. Those fears that you keep on experiencing along the day, those confusion that you keep on experiencing along the day. Many people are surprising me to some extent that they don't even know what to decide to eat. Little decisions like this, they can't decide because they are confused about what to even eat. To dress is another issue. They find it difficult to decide on, okay, I'm going to put this clothes and go in there. They have so much of things around them that is getting them confused. Fear and some negative emotional patterns have been controlling them. This has been the invincible prison that has been keeping them bound. But right this moment, we are going to shatter that completely. Now, I want you to write this down. Write it down. Get your paper, get your book, your writing material, and your pen and write. Whatever you tolerate becomes your destiny. Whatever you tolerate becomes your destiny. It is as true as you watching me right now. If you accept it, it will become your destiny. Life is going to try to force you into some situations that you don't like. But it is now left for you to what? Break free from it and refuse the identity that life is giving unto you. If you don't rise up and decide, if you don't rise up and use your power to decide, to say, no, I cannot accept this. I know I am born with disadvantage. I know where I came from is not even in the radar. but I am not going to stay there. You know, someone says that what where you are born doesn't matter, but where you earn is the most important thing. That implies that it is your responsibility to decide where you are going to earn. Where you are starting is not important because you didn't decide that. Yeah, we understand that. That is why I'm saying whatever you tolerate becomes your reality, becomes your destiny. Someone like me, if I notice some pain in a part of my body, I refuse it. I don't accept it. No, I refuse it. Just like you are eating a meal and you don't really want to give someone a meal and someone comes in to try to take you, you refuse to give that person that thing. When I feel something uncomfortable in me, I don't just say, oh, this is how it is. No, I refuse it. So you must have to rise up and begin to not tolerate anything, but what? Accept the things that you want for your life. Anything that doesn't look like what you want, you don't accept it. You refuse it. You first of all refuse it in your heart because if the battle is won in the heart, everything around must adjust. That's why I started with identity. Whatever you tolerate becomes your destiny. But here is the good news. Are you listening to me? This is the good news. You don't have to allow life to break you, to turn you, to decide for you. These things happening to you is not fate, like they just happen because that's how it is designed. No, you are responsible to it because you have a brain, and this life is can be changed. Your brain is trainable. You can train your brain, you can train your body, and you can adjust yourself to to become the kind of person that produces the kind of result that you desire for yourself. And again, life is changeable. Nothing stays forever. Any kind of trouble that you are passing through right now that looks as if it will never end, I am guaranteeing you that that also must change. That also can change. So now, it takes 21 days based on scientific research for you to reprogram your brain, for you to adjust your mind, for you to adjust your body so that it can adapt to the new training that you're giving to it. And why do we have 21 days for the learning, for the retraining of your brain? Now listen, the reason here is repetition creates rewiring. If you do it again and again and again and again, you keep on repeating it, it rewires your brain. It begins to adjust what is going on in your brain. You know, most of the things that we are doing is habits. They are habits. So when you begin to do it again and again and again, you are beginning to make it to become a habit. Another thing here is consistency creates identity. When you say, I am great once, nothing is not going to look it won't affect you much. Or if you do something great once, it won't affect you much. But when you kept on doing it again, you do another great thing, you do another fabulous thing, you do another extraordinary thing, you begin to, by the time you are consistent in doing those things, you begin to realize, you begin to accept the fact that truly you are great. So consistency creates new identity, repetitions creates rewiring. It rewires you and try to make you it tries to condition you to be the kind of person that you want. There's this story I read from the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. He talked about a craftsman coming to his house to help him fine-tune his piano. You know, olden days piano in 1990. That was a long time. We don't used to have all these computerized piano keyboards right now. Those days. So if you need a piano, you have to what? Consciously tune it the way we are tuning acoustic guitar. You tune acoustic guitar so that to give you a sound. That is exactly what they used to do to tune in the piano, the keyboard, their piano during those days. So he said he invited this man to his house, and this man came the first day and fine tune and tune all the keyboard such a way that when you press the sound comes out naturally the way it is supposed to be. So this man left, and he said he will be coming back again next week. When he came back next week, he started to tighten the piano again so that the sound the piano will produce will still be the same thing. So Anthony Robbins asked him, "Why do you have to do all of these things?" And the man told him that I have to condition your keyboard, your piano, to be in this tune. That is why I am coming back in the span of 1 week for the next month, and I'll still come back once after 3 months for the next 3 months, because I want to condition the keyboard so that it will be familiar with this tension on it, so that it will not be going back to its old ways. That is why I have to be coming back and be rewiring it to fine tune it. And John Obidi and sorry, Anthony Robbins realized that, whoa. So when we are trying to form a new behavior, a new character, a new attitude, we have to what? Condition ourselves for a long time, maybe approximately 21 days, keep on doing it for 21 days consistently before it will now become normal. And when it gets to the point of normal, it is not gonna be difficult for us again. We're gonna just vibe through it and just do it and do it and do it and do it. Just like when you are learning how to speak English language. At first it was hard, but you had to be conditioning yourself onto the point whereby you condition yourself so much so that you can be able to speak like even without thinking. More like driving. When you start to drive a car, you learn how to drive a car. The first time, the first 2 3 weeks, it's gonna be difficult. But as time goes on, you mastered it, you condition it into your nervous system in such a way that it guts you to even be talking and be driving. Sometimes you even drive past a place and you don't even know when you press the brake, when you slow down, when you observe the what do we call this light again? The traffic light and all this. You won't even know when you do all of this thing because you have conditioned yourself to be able to drive to a level of unconsciousness. You get it? You have conditioned yourself to be able to drive in an unconscious manner, in such a way that it doesn't even worry you anymore. So, repetition creates rewiring, consistency creates identity, and identity creates the result that you are after. Because if you are consistent with what you are doing, you are going to create new identity. And it is when you have become it that you can be able to attract it and you can be able to manifest it. Can you see how these things works? And that is why we're going to be creating 21 days. I have a 21-day rise formula that I will share with you of specifically the things you'll be doing for these 21 days that will condition you for the kind of result that you want to produce for your life. I can see that someone is watching. Can you please comment on the comment section so that I can be able to say thank you? Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate. Thank you for watching. Now listen, the 21-day rise formula is if you want to rise, you want to change, you want to adopt a new behavior, a new character that will produce a kind of result you need. You have to be focused on your states. What do you mean by state? How you are feeling in your body. And secondly, you have to be conscious of the story you tell yourself whenever you are thinking about yourself here and in your mind. What is going on there concerning you? Anytime you think about yourself, do you see yourself as a great person? Do you see yourself as an influential person? Do you see yourself as someone who follow through? Do you see yourself like that? If you don't see yourself like that, there is a problem. Another thing here, you have to raise your standard. We're going to be talking about all of these things in step by step. Change these three, and your life will follow suit. If you can change your state, how you feel, you can change the stories you tell yourself about yourself. If you can be able to raise your standard, your life is going to change. So now let's talk about the change of states. When you want to change your state, I want you to understand that emotions controls your action. You know, when you are angry, when someone does something, even if it is little, you get so upset and you act in a certain way. But when you are so happy, you are joyful. And when someone even abused you, naturally you usually abuse the person back or you fight back, but because you are in a happy mood at that moment when that person abused you, you didn't do anything. So your emotions, the way you are feeling in your body at the moment, will determine how you act at the moment. And if you want to change your emotions, how you feel in your body, you have to be mindful about your posture and how you move and the way you speak, your voice, the energy level in your body, what you eat. In general, if you act powerfully, you're going to feel powerfully. We begin to feel slow, acting slow and slow and slow. This day is tired. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to stop. All these things. Begin to act weak. You look weak. You have to act powerful to feel powerful. You start it and your body will adjust because you are in charge, not your body. You have to be in charge and not your body. So if you want to change your emotion, you have to be careful about your posture. Instead of sitting down like this, you can sit down upright, chest up and shoulder flat and chest wide open. It has effect in your body. When you speak, don't speak like let's say now, okay, the way I'm just teaching, I'm talking about this right now. I begin to say, to change your posture, you have to change your emotions, you have to be able to change your posture, change your voice, and the way you move your body and energy. When I begin to feel like this, it makes you weak. You don't feel like watching, you don't feel like listening. You get bored and you go away. But because of the way I am speaking with energy, it is also pumping you up and you are feeling it and you also want to connect with that energy. So, work on your posture. Sit upright when you sit, walk straight when you walk fast when you when you are walking. Do everything you do, you try to do with energy. Move your body, and you were going to what? Work on your emotions, and your emotions is going to change your state. That is what we're talking about. Now, these are the practical steps, actions that you need to take. For the next 21 days, every morning, I want you to stand tall. Stand tall. Move your body. You do when you wake up in the morning, don't just get up and begin to do the activity. Stand tall, move your body, speak confident aloud, control your breathing. You talk with energy. You don't just speak as if someone who is dying or someone who things are not going out well for him. You rise up in the morning, you stand tall, move your body, do something. Someone like me, when I wake up in the morning, what I do here is I first of all get up on the bed from my bed and sit quietly on the chair. Quietly. Just quiet. And you know what? Something beautiful about that quiet sitting? I will regain myself. My energy will just come. Everything will just bounce back to me. And when I regain my energy, then just try it when you wake up in the morning. Just sit down quietly, let's say for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, don't touch your phone, don't do anything in a very quiet environment for 10 minutes. After I'm done with that, then I do some breathing exercise. I will, I will breathe in and hold it. And I will chant this chant that I used to do. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pasture. He leads me beside quiet waters. Till the end of that Psalms 23. Or I'll count 1 to 20. When I'm done, then I will exhale. I'll do that 7 times. After I'm done with that, then I'll do like this. I'll do like this. While I'm raising my hands up, I'll do breathe from my nose, then I'll bring it out to my mouth. When I get to 30, then I'll hold it. And when you hold it, there's a way you feel in your body. There's this kind of tingling that you feel in your body. It's so sweet, so nice. It just sweets you. And when you do that, when I hold it, then I'll chant Psalms 23 to the end. Then I'll exhale. I'll do these things 7 times. Then I'll now. By the time I'm done with that, I just feel energetic. I just feel cool. I just feel okay. Just do some press up to build my upper body and those things like that. And I move on with my day. And when I keep on moving like that, so beautiful. You just be feeling energetic, feeling cool, feeling okay, feeling like you are ready to conquer the day and all these things. You understand? And when I wake up in the morning, I don't eat anything. I first of all take in fruits. But this is not really. I don't used to. If it is gonna be nice if you have the resources to do this in every day. In the morning, from early morning to 12 should be fruits. Don't eat any other thing except fruit. Sometimes your body will want you to eat something. When your body signals you, you listen to its signal and do what what your body is telling you. You understand? So this is not something like this is the only way. No, it's more of an art. You know how to maneuver through it. When your body says no, I don't need fruit this morning, you eat whatever your body is telling you. You keep on moving. So this is how I do to be energetic, to be to where you feel me. I can be able to sit on my computer for long and be doing some kind of research, doing on this like this, and keep on doing it, and I don't feel tired. And you also have to do the same practical actions that you need to take. Stand up tall, move your body, speak confidently. When you speak, don't speak slow, speak fast, rapidly. Talk, talk, talk. Control your breathing. Be confident, and boom, you'll be good to go. Now, let's talk about part two. Change your story. What do we mean by change your story? The story you tell yourself becomes the life you live. What are you telling yourself about yourself? When you do what you do, what do you tell yourself? Are you telling yourself that you are the best? Or you are still learning? Oh, I'm not good enough. What do you used to tell yourself? The story you are telling yourself, the story you tell yourself about yourself matters a lot. Because if you don't see yourself as a champion, you cannot be able to produce the result of a champion. Can you please give me a moment? I'm already stuffy. Let me switch on, please. Yeah, let's continue. The story you tell yourself becomes your life, the life you live. Stop saying, I'm trying. Start saying, I am becoming. Not that I'm trying. We are trying now. But how you did? How is it going? We are trying. No more guys, boys, they hustle, God, they struggle, things are hard. Don't ever try to say that concerning yourself. I am becoming. Instead of saying I'm trying, say I am becoming. Not I am trying. No, we are becoming. Yeah, we're not there yet, but we are becoming. We're going to shake our wall. You must have that mentality about yourself. Now, practical action for the next 21 days. Write one new identity sentence daily. Decide on one identity that you want to manifest for yourself and begin to do it daily. Something like, I am disciplined. I finish what I start. You decide on this, something like that. You just write it every day when you wake up in the morning. You just write that sentence. I am disciplined. I finish what I start. I am disciplined. I finish what I start. You write it down. You go to the mirror and you say it. I am disciplined. I finish what I start. This is a powerful identity you can hold for yourself. You look for something that you want to see manifest in yourself, in your life, and write it down every morning for the next 21 days. You write it down. I am disciplined. I finish what I start. Mostly the reason I pick this is because most people barely finish what they start, and that is why their life is still stuck. But that should never be you. The last thing you need to do here is you have to change your standards. Change your standard. Your standard decide what you accept, what you reject, how high you rise in life. When we talk about raising your standard, my mentor Anthony Robbins usually say, raise your standard and the world will rise up and meet you there. Sometimes you will say, okay, I will no longer tolerate this. Life will bring an opportunity for you to prove that this is your standard. When you say this is it, maintain it no matter what is happening, no matter what you are losing, maintain it there. And the world will have to rise up and adjust to your standard. That is how it works. So decide on what you are going to accept in your life, in your finances. How much is much? How much is okay? Decide what you reject, what you cannot act, things that you cannot tolerate. Decide on those things too. How high can you rise? Decide on this. Decide on these things and write them down. Write them down. Change your standard. Because when you change your standard, the world will adjust. In fact, if you want to go deeper, you can say, what have I been tolerating that must stop right now? That must stop today. What have I been tolerating? Ask yourself that question. There are some things in your life they have been tolerating that no, these things is not normal. That I should not be accepting this in my life. But you kept there, you stood there, kept on accepting things that you are better than that is not acceptable in your life. Ask yourself, what have I been tolerating that must stop right now, that must stop today? Decide on that thing and stop it. You are in control. It is not the circumstances around you. It's not the people around you. It's not what is happening to you. It is you. You are in control. Listen, listen. You are in control for the next 21 days. I want you to rise up with no excuses. Take one bold actions daily. One action, that bold action, that action that you have been afraid of taking daily. And no self-negotiation. When an idea comes, you swing into action. You don't stand there and be negotiating, trying to find out whether I'm capable or not, or I'm good enough, or I have the resources and all this bullshit that you've been allowing yourself to have been allowing to be stopping you. Don't accept that. Now, let's work because I'm helping you to figure out the reason why you have been stuck for years and how to stop it in 21 days. Now, for the next 21 days, when you wake up in the morning, you got to move your body. You must to do some exercise. You move your body, your mind, and your spirit. How do you do that? How do you move your body? You do some exercise, some press up, some track, some running, some lifting of weights and some things. Then your mind, you got to read. You got to learn for 20, 30, 40 minutes every day. Read 20 pages of a book every day. That's how to work on your mind. Because we talked about your physiology, your state, and we also talked about the story you tell yourself here. The reason why you have seen yourself as a child, you are belittling yourself here is because you have not upgraded the software here. When you read and read and read good books, you read the story of people, you are now working on your mindset. You are upgrading your thinking. You begin to see differently about yourself, and by the time you see differently about yourself, you begin to affect the actions you take. So upgrade your body, do some exercise, move your body. Also upgrade your software, your mind. When you upgrade it, the story begin to tell yourself will differ. Read your Bible. What is the Bible saying concerning you? Read good books, motivational books, inspirational books, self-help book. Read them. They are going to be of help to you. Read them. Take one uncomfortable action daily. That's another thing you need to do daily, every day. You must move your body. You must read 20 pages of a book or read for 30 minutes. Learn something every day. And thirdly, you must take uncomfortable actions every day. You must do something that you don't want to do, that you know that if you do it, it's going to transform your life. Reach out to that person. Tell him about your idea. Reach out to that girl. Tell her you love her. Reach out to that potential customer. Tell him about your product. Go live on Facebook. Tell people about what you do. Tell them this is how much you charge. Don't be afraid of it. Do one thing that is uncomfortable daily. And lastly, you got to review your day. At the end of the day, find out, did I do this exercise? Did I read? Did I do something that is uncomfortable? If it is yes, good, the day is great. But if it's no, you got to go back and do it before the day rounds up. Now, warning, if you do this for the next 21 days and nothing changes, for the next 5 years, nothing is going to change. I know what I'm trying to share with you because I know how powerful that thing can do to you because I am it's something holistic I'm giving unto you. You're working on the body, you're working on the mind, you're working on the spirit at the same time. That is what I just give it to you. And if you do this thing and nothing change in your life, nothing is going to change. But when you do it and you notice that after 21 days something changed, it shows that, hey man, you are in charge, you are rising. It is a sign that after 5 years you cannot be the same. That is the promise I have for you right now. Now understand me. Are you going to decide between comfort or growth? Do you choose to stay in your comfort zone or rise and grow? Do you choose to stay in the zone that you are familiar with, or you are going to choose to focus and take action that will take you in line to your future? It is yours to choose right now. And you see, you don't need more information. You need structure and guidance. And that is why I am introducing you to unlock your superpower. This is a place where we'll help you break fear, build clarity, and rise with direction. Who is this for? Who is Unlock Your Superpower webinar for? If you are tired of being stuck, you've been there for years, you have tried it, you are there. This last year was the same with this year. This year is ending and it is ending the same way last year ended, and you don't want 2026 to end that way. This is for you. If you are also ready for identity shift, you want to raise your standard, you want to begin to see yourself as who God sees you. Just like K String sings in his song saying, "Help me to see me from the lens of your heart." You understand? So you have to be able to see yourself the way God is seeing you. If you need that kind of identity shift, the Unlock Your Web Superpower webinar is for you. If you're also serious about results, you want to produce tangible results that people cannot deny, Unlock Your Superpower is for you. Now, final call. Don't just exist, you have to rise and shine the light that is in you. Because if you don't shine the light, nothing is going to change in your life. Your past is not your prison. Your habits are the key. When you change your habits, any other thing around you must change. And how do you change your habit? You change your habit by working on your identity. So rise up and join me in Unlock Your Superpower to help you activate the power in you that you've forgotten you have. I love you. My name is Paul Ifine. I'm a life strategist. I'm on a journey to help you become a better version of yourself in a very short period of time, almost immediately. I'm going to stop here for now. Check the comment section for the link to sign up for Unlock Your Superpower webinar. It is a paid class. If you also want to work with me one-on-one on a coaching session, you can reach out to me on the link below on the comment section so that I can see how I can work with you. Thank you. I love you. See you on my next live session. Shalom. You get it?